PGA Sports. It's in the game.
From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, it's live third round coverage of this, the season's first major championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novello is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. And we've got some drama brewing with a tie at the top at 11 under par. Included among them is the golfer we'll be watching, as this should prove to be a compelling round of golf. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Yeah, I'm looking to see the break, and I'm really not seeing a lot. If I had to push it, a hair of right to left dependent on pace, slightly up the slope.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to get it to 1 under for his round and 12 under for the tournament. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. 5 feet now for birdie. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he gets it to minus 13 for the tournament. 2 under for the day. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic. You need some touch here.
I guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree.
So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Now to the 4th, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Next up, the stout par 3 4th here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. He moves to 15 under. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot, and maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie. That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. Pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie to 16 under par. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 6th, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. Okay, a little beyond the hole, but a good shot, and a birdie attempt coming up. Chance now for another birdie.
This will pick up pace as it goes down this slope, but more importantly, it's going to work its way from left to right.
That was low from the start. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. This one starting a little left off the tee. And a bit of a misstep there. That ball's going to come to rest in the second cut. Here at 7, this is second from off the fairway. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Another attempt here to get this ball up and out. That is such a tough bunker to try and navigate. That's onto the green, but still a tricky distance coming up. Nope. That at least was a good putt. That could have very well gone in, but he misses by less than a foot. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. And he's going to drop back to 14 under par. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Okay, that's how you bounce back right there off the double at the previous hole. Frank, a chance to get it all back right here.
Yeah, that was great composure. Could easily be sort of like licking your chops, feeling down, but all of a sudden just to stand up and hit a shot like that, impressive.
Oh, and he didn't hit that squarely at all. 15 feet away. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to stay 2 back. Par 4 ninth is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this 9th green. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
105 yards to the front, 112 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left. Gap wedge coming in with just a bit too much heat, gonna end up just beyond the flag.
This one not for the faint of heart. Down a big slope, though it is for birdie. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And this is going to be a 3 under 33 on this first 9. That's good playing. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10, traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. This one up the right side, going to try and draw it back in. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. This is a 9-footer. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th, and he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Quarter left and long. This is second at 11. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain at 14 under. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12th. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek. You're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and two behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Now short-sided a bit as he sets up his second from left of the green. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Hole number 13. This is regarded by most as the greatest par 5 in the world. Why? The risk-reward that's involved and all the history that's been written here at this wonderful hole. This one's starting a little bit right. And that is going to stay on the high side. It's into the second cut, right of this 13th fairway. Oh, what a shot, Frank. I mean, this is one you think about at the start of the round. The second at the par 5 13th at Augusta National, and that's how you draw it up.
To get it off that uneven line, carry Rays Creek, and hit it on that skinny little piece of grass. What a great second shot.
Yes, that is worse than crystal. It's an eagle here at 13, a very well-played hole. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. from the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Now this for another birdie. "13 feet away. Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he's going to remain at -16. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. A lot of danger ahead, but a good opportunity is second at 15. Oh, what a shot that is. Beautiful. And that will make for a contented little stroll over that Saracen Bridge. One eagle on the round already. This to add to that crystal collection. Got it there, but not quite on target. Chance now for another birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he moves to within a shot of the lead at 6 under now for the tournament. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16, and he's got it to -18. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
He gave that a pretty good run. A little short, but that's not bad. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain at 18 under. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf. 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. Matt, that's left, and it reaches the second of the 2 bunkers here at 18. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was hit out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. That will be a 3rd straight round in the 60s. So it'll be a 54-hole lead for our featured golfer. Even for someone with this much experience in the situation, Frank, makes for a tough night of sleep, and you've been there.
Yeah, experienced players know it can go both ways, so they're a little more realistic with 18 holes to go. You're right. Do they sleep? Do they don't sleep? Well, it depends on the individual. But what they do know is tomorrow will be a long, drawn-out day, and they will have to be on top of their game.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.